In a sunny valley where wildflowers painted the hills and rivers sang as they flowed, there lived a jolly brown bear named Benny. Benny had one big obsession: honey. He loved its sticky sweetness so much that he'd often hum a little tune. Honey, honey, golden and runny, the best treat for a bear's tummy. One breezy morning, Benny's nose twitched. A sugary scent wafted through the air. Honey, he gasped. Following the smell, he stumbled upon a towering pine tree, where a colossal beehive hung like a golden jewel. Bees zipped in and out, their wings humming a busy song. Benny's tummy growled. Just one little taste, he whispered. He scrambled up the tree, his claws digging into the bark. But as he reached for the hive crack, a branch snapped. The bees erupted in an angry buzz. Thief! Shouted Queen Bee, the hive's fierce leader. After him! Benny's heart raced. He slid down the tree, honey dripping from his fur, and bolted. The bees swarmed behind him like a golden storm. Benny zigzagged through berry bushes, splashed across the river, and even rolled down a hill covered in clover. Finally, he dove into his den panting. But as he licked honey off his paws, guilt crept in. Those bees worked so hard. I ruined their hive. What if they run out of honey for winter? Then bing! Benny's eyes lit up. I'll give them a gift. Something that'll make lots of honey. The next day, Benny trekked to the edge of the forest, where a wise old tortoise sold magical super bloom seeds. These grow the brightest, sweetest flowers in the land, the tortoise said. Benny traded his favorite fishing hat for a bag and got to work. For days, Benny dug holes, planted seeds, and watered them with a walnut shell. He sang to the soil. Grow, grow, petals show. Help the bees make honey flow. Soon, tiny green shoots sprouted, then exploded into a rainbow meadow. Sunflowers stretched to the sky. Lavender buzzed with fragrance. Queen Bee and her bees buzzed over, stunned. What is all this? She asked. Benny shuffled his paws. I'm sorry I took your honey. I planted these flowers so you'll have enough nectar forever. The bees zoomed joyfully around the blooms. This is the sweetest gift anyone's ever given us. Queen Bee said. And to thank you, she nodded to her workers, who flew back to the hive. They returned with a honeycomb bigger than Benny's head. For me. Benny's eyes sparkled. Yes, said Queen Bee, but promise to ask next time. Benny grinned. Promise. From then on, Benny became the bees' best friend. He tended the meadow, and they showered him with honey. And every year on Honey Day, they threw a party with flower crowns, bee-sized games, and of course, all the honey Benny could eat. Moral: a kind act can turn a sticky situation into something sweet.